Welcome to GMST Solutions Private Limited Digital Learning. In the part of how to crack full stack Java interviews, the question number 9: how many ways we can create object for the class? So in Java, how many ways we can create object for the class? So we have the 4 ways to create the object for the Java class. So those are just to see the syntax here. So the type 1, how many ways? In the 4 ways. In the first one is new operator. So how to create the new operator, I will give the example, don't worry. And second one, class.forName, it's inbuilt method. And the third one, factory method. And the fourth one, using clone method. So using these 4 ways, we can create the Java class object. Very simple, okay? So using the new operator, using the class.forName, and the factory method, clone method. Just see the syntax. So I hope everyone knows how to create the class. So this is a simple Java class. Okay. Here I am taking the simple main method. If you want to execute any method, just reference purpose I am taking. Okay, simple method. Done. So the syntax, if you want to create the object for the example 4, the type 1 I am giving here. First one, using new operator. Okay, object creation. Example 4 and any reference variable name, new example 4. It is constructor, default constructor. Okay, new operator with the default constructor. Creating the object for your example 4 class. If you want to execute the display method, obj.display, if we call, see, sorry, so run as Java application, see the output test. So type 1, and you can say the type 2. So type 2, what I told, class.forName. Second syntax, class.forName method. So this syntax we will use regularly in the JDBC with the Java application. Now you can see how to create the object for the class.forName. So class.forName, your file name is com.test.example4. Fully qualified name you have to give, com.test.example4. It will create the object for the your example 4, but that method throws exception, class not found exception, you need to handle that. Okay, class not found exception you have to handle. Throws okay exception. And so another one, factory method. So the third type is the factory method. So factory method, in the sense, the return statement for the method is the same name as the class name. Okay, factory method. You can see the syntax here. Public example 4 is the return statement. So you can take any method name, get obj or any something, you can take it. So object created. And for this method we have to return the example 4 type variable. So example 4 type variable, in the sense, we need to return example 4 type object reference name. So directly I'm taking return new example 4. So this is the return statement for the method. So the method has the same name as a class name as a return statement. That method is a factory method. So it is factory method. Now if we call the getObj method, it will create the object. So for that we have the different syntax. Just for understanding, I'm giving the one way of implementation. So example 4, I'm taking the obj2 equal to, just call obj dot get obj. So it will create the new object without using the new operator. Here we are using the new operator, here without operator. New operator means factory method. Now if you want to execute the display method or get obj method also, it will execute. Now you can see obj2 dot display. You can execute it. Java application. So object created, test method. So first display, second display, and get obj method, object created. So class dot for name, new operator, and factory method. So clone method is nothing but just copying the object. Fourth one, okay, copying the object. So just copy. So how to copy the object? So example, I'm taking the, for example, object 3 equal to obj2 or obj3. If you pass, that is the copying the object to the obj3. Now if you modify the obj3, it will affect into the your obj2 also. Now obj2 is giving the reference to the obj3. It is just copying the object. But if you want to use the clone method, so the class have to implement clonable interface. So we have the clonable interface, that is marker interface. Now obj3 dot clone method. Now you can see. So using the clone method, we can create the object, the copied object. So means it will copy the new object. So clone method return statement is object only. If you want to take any object here, you can see obj2 dot clone method. See, the object is returning to the your object. So here maybe if you are getting the any object, so typecast to the example 4. That's it. Okay, so it is copying the object to the your example 4 clone method. So first one is new operator, second one is class dot for name, object creation, and third one factory method and clone method. So typecast into your example 3 example. So what is object? But type of the object is example 4 only. So these are the 4 ways to create object for the Java class. Syntax: new operator, factory method. So what is the factory method syntax? Same name as the class name. And clone method, clone operation. Okay, that's it. Okay, very simple syntax. So in this question, if anyone has a question or any confusion, you can drop your comments in comment box. We'll discuss in detail. Thank you. Thank you for watching.